previous recording. So, man, let's kind of give them a recap of what we were talking about. There was a lot of stuff that we covered.
Yeah, man, little Nando. Let me introduce who he is real quick. He's actually owner and founder of NOTG Entertainment. All right, little Nando is from Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
And I know he's got a bunch of Oklahomies out there too, listening and tuning in, right?
Already, man, got the family back in Oklahoma, and Arizona's like my second home as well. So Oklahoma. That I grew up there, but Arizona kind of raised me a little bit.
So let me tell you my experience with Oklahoma too, dude. I've been there once, man, and very interesting story, true story. I went out there one time, and just like Kay and I were talking about earlier, you were talking about how it's all flat in the mountains, right?
Yes, sir.
So check this out. I get pulled over by a state trooper. Right?
Oh shit, yeah.
I get pulled over by a state trooper, and I'm used to being in Arizona because it's hot, right? And I'm driving out there. It's like probably 75 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm driving out there. He pulls me over and he's like, "Hey," and he's coming the opposite way. You know what I mean? So I'm driving and he pulls me over and he goes, "I just pulled you over because I felt that you were getting a little sleepy. Your plates are from out of state, and and it's very hypnotizing out here. There's no mountains and people get tired and go to sleep." I said, "Yeah, my eyes are a little small. I get it. So he pulls me over. He tells me, "Hey, you know what?" Pulls me over in a Charger. Brand new Charger, and he goes, "You know what? It's kind of hot out here. Why don't you get in the car?" And I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Get in the car." And I'm like, "What do you want me to get in the car?" "Just get in the car. It's kind of hot. Just in the air conditioning." And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "No." He goes, "Get in the front seat." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I know I'm not going in, right?"
Wow.
So I get in the front seat. He's got the shotgun right there. The car is on. I'm like, he's testing me. Yeah. He knows. I know he wants me to take his car and just take off and do something, right? But so I'm sitting there, and everything goes well. Eventually, sees my paperwork, says, "All right, everything's good." He didn't even search my car. He says, "You know what, you can go." But it's very interesting because the way it felt, it was like he made me feel like he was taking care of me, because I was like, "Well, you know what? In Arizona, they made me sit on the ground. It's 120 degrees and it's hot. So you're telling me to get in your car air conditioned." I felt a little bit weird. He's like, "No, I just wanted to make sure you weren't too hot and you were okay and everything was good, and let me go about my way, man." But you know what? I went out there. I had a good time. You guys are very strict on the alcohol laws over there. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go to Walmart after a certain time and buy a drink.
They got dry counties out there. Yeah, some places. I mean, Lawton is where I'm from. Sometimes you can't. Liquor store ain't open on Sundays.
What's the name of the city?
Lawton, Fort Sill. And but yeah, sir, they have a lot of dry counties out there. So like some places after 9 you can't buy liquor, and then of course on Sundays you can't get liquor.
Right.
Wow. They don't mess around.
Yeah. So
like Oklahoma City is a little different. But like when you in certain other places outside of Oklahoma City or Midwest City, something like that, you're gonna have to go somewhere else.
Do they have hoods out there? Because I remember there were like people out there keep their doors unlocked. Like, it's nice.
It depends on where you at. Be honest with you, where I live, there we don't keep our doors unlocked where I'm from. But at the same time, I love the home. Oklahoma is the home. But it's lots of hoods. But versus out here where you'll be driving and for example, you'll see some apartments. This may be some hood apartments, and you see across the street some new builds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In Lawton, where I'm from, you go to this side of town, this is the hood. This whole side of town is the hood. Ain't no escaping it until you get to this out of that neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Out of that area. So it's a little different the way everything is set up. And yeah, they got hoods, they got sets, people bang. You know what I'm saying?
You miss it out there or no?
Oklahoma, I miss it. I miss the family and the times. Good times. I have memories from Oklahoma, but at the same time, I'm a little bit older now. I'm evolved. So I understand that, it's more to life than just Oklahoma. That's one thing that a lot of people where I'm from, growing up in the hood, in the areas, and growing up, in poverty. There's a lot of poverty-stricken areas there. So I mean, growing up that way, a lot of people feel like this is it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will leave, go somewhere else, and come back, and they just sit there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that if that's what floats your boat. Right. That's cool. But at the same time, I realize it's more to life than just where I'm from. I love my home, and it's helped me be the man that I am. And I never take that from anything. And I always take my family back, to see where I'm from, my roots, stuff like that. But I probably wouldn't be moving back no time soon.
So how did that process come where you decided to just get up and come out here? Like, how did you end up over here in the desert?
Man, it's a long story. When like a few days after I turned 16, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up, I grew up very poor. You know what I'm saying? We had ups and downs. But, my pops, he had some problems, rest his soul, but he had some problems, with crack. you know. So that was an issue. That was a real big issue, and I just got kind of fed up with it. You know, it was the same thing. It felt like a hamster on a treadmill living in my city. And so 3 days after I turned 16, you know, I hollered at my parents. I got, you know, hustled up some change with my nephew, you know, got me a bus ticket and got on the Greyhound. You know, I put my clothes in a duffel bag. I put my PlayStation 1. I had a half ounce of Reggie. I had a pack of Black and Milds, and I had my do-rag, and I had my Versace shades. And I hopped on the Greyhound, and I came out here. I stepped out right off on Tempe campus, right off the Greyhound station, right on Tempe campus. And you know, I've been out here ever since. You know, I had a brother that was staying out here. I moved out here with him for a little while, and probably about 8 months after that, you know, turned 7, a little bit, you know, right before I turned 17, got a little spot of my own. You know, I've been on my own for a minute, you know, so it's nothing new to me. You know, I'm used to that, but yeah, I've been grinding, man. Been doing it, man. You got to do it, man. You got to move around. You got to see what's around, man, because it's more to life.
So when did the music bug hit you? When did you know you were like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. You know, I'm going to rap. Yeah.
Well, my brothers, shout out to JC's, my brothers Black Fist. They put out an album. They put out an album, Critical Condition, as a group. And I heard it, and it kind of inspired me. Yeah, I love the hell out the album. I still play it, you know what I'm saying? And when I heard it, it just kind of inspired me. I was like, let me give it a try. And I grew up listening to DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying? DJ Screw, UGK, Tupac, you know, South Park Mexican. And that's what I grew up on. So I would listen to a lot of Screw tapes. And I would write my music to that for some reason. I would listen to a Screw beat, and I would write my music to that because that's all I would listen to.
Yeah.
And I would go put it down, and it would sound a lot, for some reason, it would sound a lot faster when I put it on a beat. And I would write my shit almost a cappella. It would go to any beat. I didn't have it to any in particular beat. That's how I first started writing. And I went in the studio, and I dropped my track, my first take, and, you know, the dude that had the beat, he was like, you know what, you dropped that in one take, I'm gonna give you that track and we're gonna come and produce it. So we came back, and you know, that we just ran from there, you know.
And that was out here or over there when you first recorded?
That was out here. That was out in Tempe. The second time I ever recorded was in the Salt Mine studio.
Oh, and you went to the big boy studio.
Right after that, yeah, my brother JC's, he was signed to a record label in Missouri, you know, doing Critical Condition and everything, and they sent him out here to record some music. He came out here to click in with me and my brothers.
So
and yeah,
and JC's evolving, dude. He's trying to do he's doing a lot, but and we'll get into that. But he's doing the Critical Condition Part 2. He's talking about.
We was talking about Critical Condition Part 2, but not the official name. Right. But JC's is working on a lot of new projects under NOTG Entertainment. Shout out to Young Rico. He's got some new singles out right now. Hustling, me and Rico have a single out. Pocket Full of Money. We got that out. But JC's, yes, he's working on the new upcoming project. He's working on some comedy as well. You know, we got some comedy skits we got going under NOTG Entertainment, and he's working with me with the Dab Rig Podcast.
And he's got the food truck coming.
The food truck as well. The food truck is coming as well. Right now, from what I know, it's America's Donut.
Donuts, right.
And a lot of people aren't in yet with, you know, the mobile donut, you know, the food truck donut. So right
that's
now.
That's going to be a game changer right there.
Oh, man, that's what we
hope. I
hope.
don't think I've heard of that. Have you seen anything like that?
No, never.
I've never seen anything like that.
That's what we're hoping for, man. And I got, of course, don't forget, I got my CBD company, The Herbal Azalea. So tapping in with the food truck, working with them and making sure that we're legal. You know, I'm gonna, hopefully we can get some infused donuts coming soon.
That's what I was gonna dab in on that, because you guys got the podcast coming up, and congratulations on your podcast yesterday, which is what is it? It's called the
Dab Rig Podcast. Yeah, Podcast, the Dab Rig Podcast.
I watched it.
So, yeah,
I watched it.
I pray. Hopefully you tune in, man. Everybody, we're still rough, we still learning, and we love feedback. You know, constructive criticism is something that we love. We take it like a sponge, and we just, you know, apply that. So
give us an example of what you do, because you guys do reviews on the type of herb you guys get. Not only that, but you also have what else do you guys have? You guys got dabs? Right
now we got the dabs. We are the main focus of the show. We're going to be doing reviews on different strains, the flower as well as concentrates. We're going to be having music reviews with different artists throughout the valley, as well as artists outside of the valley, Zoom calls. things of that nature. We're going to be tapping in as well with entertainment, daily segments.
Yeah.
That is the main thing we're going to be talking about. So keeping it on track, the reviews, the strains, the daily segments. We're going to tap in with some comedy, some Zoom calls, and mainly get some of these artists out here to try to give them a platform, you know what I'm saying, to kind of promote themselves, promote their music. Because nowadays, everybody can see, just like MixnMotion right here. This is a perfect platform for a lot of artists right now, like myself, to get out here and get yourself out there. Everybody's gonna see it. Instagram, YouTube. That's why I love social media. You gotta evolve, and you gotta, what did they say? You gotta kind of adapt to the environment.
Branch out,
Change with the times, man.
Exactly.
Especially right now, you know what I'm saying? Everything seems to be like in a virtual realm right now. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Man, what did they call it? That song, Virtual Insanity?
Yeah.
Jamiroquai?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a prime example, man, and that's what we living in right now, man. Everything is new. Got to stay with the technology.
One thing I like about your show is that you guys blaze on your show. You bring out. So what was that thing that you put on top of it? Because you were schooling JC on it, and you were like, hold on. You got to try.
Yeah.
You got to do it this. This is the right way to dab. And you said there was a little instrument that you put on top of it. And can you explain what that is?
Yes, it's a cap. I got that from my local smoke shop, Stray Cats. Shout out to Stray Cats in Goodyear. But I got this from my local smoke shop. You put it on the top of the banger. After you heat the banger, of course, put your wax in, your concentrate, and what it does, it even keeps your banger clean. So when you move it around like that, you get the chaz, the black shit around
right.
Sometimes this will keep that clean. Not only that, it'll kind of expand whatever it is you have in there. So I got a big hit in me. If you smoke like me, when I take a dab, like I said, I like to dab my face off. Like Nicolas Cage.
Like Nicolas Cage. You said that
you know what I'm saying?
Yep, I heard that. Yep.
Cast the Troy project coming soon. And as you know, if you like that, get you a nice big dab, put the cap on, make it clean. Some people say I take my dabs too hot, but it is what it is, especially when I'm blazing. As long as it gets up in there. You know what I'm saying?
When I was watching your show, and you guys were talking about, everything you guys are working on.
Yes.
JC's working on maybe some film, some horror film that he's a series that he wants to create.
Absolutely.
Big props to JC because I know he's trying to do everything right now.
He is right now, because you got to do more than just music nowadays. That's why I got the CBD company, The Herbal Azalea. That's why he's working on America's Donut, the food truck. You just got to have a separate outlet. And at the end of the day, the music is just something we love to do. We know nowadays a lot of people aren't really making the most off their music, unless you big time, But at the same time, if you love music like I do, for me, music is like a release therapy. So at the same time as, I'll sit down, meditate, put me one in the air, write me a track, recite it and lay it down. And, my kids at the same time, shout out to my kids, they kind of got me back into music too. They found one of my CDs around the house. I come in and I find them jamming my CDs. My daughter, she 14, about to be 15. They listen to the modern day stuff, but they love my music. And they wanted me to get back into it. So I got full support from my fam, the wife, the kids, and that's what it's all about, having the support and the people around you.
So real quick, we were chopping it up off air, and you were talking about you took a break. How long did you take a break for?
I took a break for about 5.5, 6 years.
It was a while, huh?
It was a minute, man. I had to kind of step away and clear my head, get my financial situations right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a homeowner now, with my wife and everything. So things are kind of, thank you. Things are kind of laid back, so I'm able to kind of focus. You got to adult all the time, but at the same time, you got to have something to kind of take you away and step away from reality. And I don't step away from reality when doing my music. If anything, I embrace it, and it just kind of helps me, show everybody a reflection of what it is I'm going through.
So you guys got to check this out because Nando's got a new track. And then let me ask you this: that now we're talking about this.
Absolutely.
Did that inspire you? Your new track? It's called "We Never Left." Can you tell us a little bit about that?
"We Never Left" was just a track. I wrote that track. Shout out to Sick Bob. I wrote that track in I'd say about 25 minutes before I even finished my blunt. And the thing is, it was my first track, first time sitting down and even picking up a pen and pad. A lot of people, nowadays I'm hip to the game, so now I use the phone to write the rhymes now, get the app, the notepad. But when I got back into it, I'm the old school. I get the pen and pad. So I grabbed me a pen and pad and I wrote me some rhymes, wrote me a quick 16. Then I just kept going. It was a little bit more than a 16, so I just kept going till I stopped. And then I just went down in the studio the next day and laid it down.
So what made you want to write that track? What influenced you on that?
Just reintroduction back into the game, just to let people know, because I don't hear too many lyrics in the music. So just kind of letting people know I never left. Everybody know, I'm down to go bar for bar with anybody. So my inspiration was just listening to some of the stuff on the radio and not really hearing too much substance. You're
right. There isn't content out there anymore nowadays, and it's just like some of the bars aren't even on point now. So let me ask you this. Where did you record it? Because I know you were in the desert. Where did you record it at?
The video?
Yeah, the
video. Shout out to my boy Joe Audio. We recorded that actually out in the desert. It was off of not too far off of by Sunny Slope, by the mountain.
Okay.
Off a little walkway trail. So me and my boy Joe Audio, we took some time and we went out there and we shot the video, just messing around, put it out just to kind of get some quick visuals to something. And we get it out there. So I'm loving the feel. I'm loving the feedback I'm getting from the song.
It's a great song.
And I'm working on a lot of the visuals. NOTG films coming soon as well. I'm working on a lot of stuff, man. It's hard for me to try to pay somebody for something that I can do myself, especially if I can learn how to do it myself. So just my landscaping, I get out and I trim my bushes.
Yeah, I did that today.
You cut out a lot of middlemen when you get to know everything that you get familiar with.
Oh my goodness, you save a buck too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of that can go towards investing in yourself. So I've learned that over time. And don't get me wrong, I still dab with a lot of people. Shout out to my boy Bishop. He's the one who shot the video for On a Mission. Bishop and Wes Crave, they tapped in with me, and I still tap in with a lot of my people just to support.
Wes Craven?
Wes Crave. Yeah, Wes Craven.
Okay.
Yeah, my dude Wes Craven. Yeah, he I've been messing with them for a little while. I got a few tracks. I got a track back with him back a long time ago on Verbal Thrashing mixtape. Okay. So that was back when I had the mixtape out before my album. Years ago. So I've been dabbling, tapping in with a lot of people, and when I came back, I just kind of reconnected with a few real ones. That's pretty much what I did.
That's what's up, man.
So let me ask you this about the merch that you got, because I know you got a lot of merchandise coming out too.
Yes.
Clothing line too, right?
Yes, we got the NOTG apparel is what I like to call it. NOTG apparel. We're going to start off, of course, with t-shirts for the man and hats, of course, ball caps for the man. But for the women, we're going to start off with kind of like the spaghetti strap tank tops. And then, of course, the yoga pants. Okay. Everybody wearing the yoga pants nowadays. So, and I ain't even going to go there, but,
Yeah, you got a lot.
How can people get the gear, though, from you? You know what I'm saying? Where can they find it at?
The gear, right now, we are working on the website. But at the moment, you can tap in with me at lilnando1984@gmail.com. For any inquiries. Right now you can follow my Instagram, Mr. NOTG_84, and tap in with me. Tap in at theherbalizalea.com. That's the main thing. Right now we're still working on the website.
Is that one of your sponsors?
The Herbal Azalea, that is my CBD company.
Okay.
That is they are also sponsoring the Dab Rig, but yes, that's my CBD company, e-commerce.
Man, you're in everything right now. You know what? And you're at the best time too, because we just went recreational. So everybody's gonna be tuning into your show, dude.
Well, I've been speaking. A lot of people, everybody know, I've been communicating with a few friends at Arizona Department of Health for the past few years. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do the medical dispensary, but they stopped giving out a lot of licenses out.
So check it out. I can relate to that. I tried myself, and back then it was a lottery of 10K. Then the new one is 25K.
Oh my goodness!
So I was like, yeah, it went to 25.
And now to do recreational, you got to have 150,000 liquid assets.
Yep.
So it can be done. At the same time, it's just another obstacle. I look at it like it just gives me another reason to grind harder. The devil always gonna throw some obstacles in your way. It's up to you to either go around it or stay stagnant.
That's true. It is, man. That's definitely true, man. Either let it motivate you or destroy you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Hey, let's really quick, man. Let's say what's up to some of the people here that are tuning in on the live feed. Hey, the homie Isaac Serna, man. You guys put some thoughts and prayers to my boy, man. He's going through some things right now, and we hope that he gets better soon. Shouts out to everybody else that's tuning in. Who else we got, D-Rod?
We got Maria. Hey, what's up, Maria? Big shout out to you, Maria. Thanks for tuning in today. We got, was that you said Castillo Joshua?
No, that's Papa Head, bro.
What's up? What's up, Papa Head?
That's Papa Head, man.
Real quick, homie, I gotta jump in. You see how his profile pictures changed?
Yeah, I see that.
Papa Head. He been fucking up in school, dog.
Oh, come on, Papa Head.
Hey, so we told him till he gets right, homie.
You guys took him out.
He can't be in the motion. He can't floss his fucking.
Why you gotta bless the
shirt.
homie, man? You bless the little homie,
He's gotta do well.
He's gotta do right in school, homie.
No, that's
You know
right,
what I
bro.
mean?
I feel you on
Hey,
that.
come on, Papa Head, man. You got to get on it, man, so you can get back to the turntable.
Right.
And granted, school's not going to show you everything that you need to know, but you need to learn how to read and write and all that shit.
What they need to do is
fundamentals down.
Hey, but you know what though? I like that though, man. You showing him that he needs to be on point with what he does.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Before he gets to the fun
Right
stuff.
on.
Take his turntables, bro. Take his turntables.
Don't do that, bro.
Right.
You're gonna sad, man.
Hey,
You gonna hurt
he's on
them, man. You
restriction,
gonna hurt
and
them.
Ludo's happy because I mean, Papa Head was ready to get
Hey,
him. dog.
he said, I know.
He's gonna be DJing that Purple Turtle instead, huh?
Hey, he said,
Oh,
I
man.
know. He said, I know.
Like that.
Another shout out to Jackie Jule. What up, Jackie?
What up,
Hey.
Jackie?
It's toasted up.
That's right.
What's up?
So, who else is on here today?
Mac, man, what's up? Charles Liggins, what's going on, brother?
Big shout out to Max. What's up, Max? Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, he's
Isaac.
talking, man. He's better. He's back, man. Shouts out to him, bro. I'm glad to see that he's doing good, man.
That's what's up.
Man. So let me get back to Lil Nando because I want to ask you because a podcast is a lot to do, man, and we go through this all the time, and what is it like for you as far as starting it new and all the ups and downs you're going through? I know JC, he's experienced as far as singing and all that, and he's also an entrepreneur. But I mean, what are some of the challenges you guys are facing right now with your podcast?
Man, as far as the challenges right now, the only challenge at the moment is just, it's time consuming, kind of doing some research and learning how to get this done. If you want to do it right, you got to kind of put some work in and do a little bit of research and do your homework. That's the only thing. But at the end of the day, it's more fun for me. Like I said, this is something that I love to do. Music, tapping in with my peoples and stuff. So this is more of, like I said, it's more of a therapy. It's my way to get away from my 9 to 5. Right. So as far as the hardest thing that I have is the war that I have within mentally, as far as staying on track and staying motivated, and not letting a lot of this new age stuff get me down. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So that, if anything, that's the only thing. A while ago, I thought it was my age, things like that. But that's why I went ahead and tested the waters and put out some tracks to see how people feel about it, see how they still feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about them bars.
I think it's funny though because when I first started doing music, man, a lot of people used to say like if you didn't make it by a certain age, it was done. Like you hang it up. And I'm like, I don't think there should be like an age limit as far as with people doing music. I mean, you got musicians that are like in their 70s, but they're still recording. I mean, if it's in you, it's in you. You're gonna always want to do music. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But a lot of people used to say that. They used to try to discourage you, man, and say like, hey, you know what, man? You're already getting up there, man. You're hitting the 30 mark. Slow down. I'm like, nah, I don't think so, man. I'm still gonna keep pushing music,
That was a war that I had within myself a few years back, but I'm over that. I read a lot, so I read a lot of books, and some books that I read are like kind of motivational books and self-help books. So one thing that I've learned when it comes to that, I just had to get that out of my head, as far as listening to everybody else. Instead of listening to everybody else, I'm just moving. Right. I'm just moving and keeping it going, and whatever happens. At the end of the day, people are picky, man. People, they gonna like what they like. If they gonna fuck with it, they gonna fuck with it. If they not, they not. Right. So if not, that's why I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm tired of being humble. No more being humble. It's time for me to put it in their face. Cause, I'm a real humble dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I may smoke one, put it in there, get my walk on. I have my drink, but at the same time, I'm a real humble dude. But now it's time for me to put it in their face. I've always kind of sat back and kind of observed what's going on. Now, I gotta kind of put my foot out there and step out and get in the forefront.
Right. So, taking you back to the show, the Dab Rig Podcast. So, I was watching it, and I was like, all right, cool. They got all these strains, because you guys got all these strains that, people are supplying you guys with, you guys bring on. And obviously, you guys are trying them and tasting them. So, you had that pink grape yesterday, the pink grapefruit. You had the Shatter Banana. So, and
that sounds good.
It did, and I was like, I hope he brings some over here. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I hope he brings some material over here. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
So let me ask you this: one thing I didn't get from your show was that, and this is constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
So, which one was better?
The better, and I know that
And
that was
why?
a part of the process. We got a little blaze.
No, I know, and I was like, they got high, they didn't even tell me what it was. You know what I mean?
But I would say, taste-wise, I would say I would go with the banana shatter. But hit harder was the pink grapefruit. That kind of hit a little bit harder, kind of put me down. As y'all can see, it kind of, almost got my Nicolas Cage on. Yeah. But it hit real good. If you like that full body high, I would say the pink, great.
It's almost like an indica.
Actually, it was like a hybrid, but it was an indica dominant. It was more of an indica dominant. Yeah.
That's one of those you just want to post up on the couch and watch a movie or something.
Kind of post up. I like a lot of the hybrids that's indicas that will kind of be heavy, kind of like Gorilla Glue, but you can still get some things done. Girl Scout.
And you were talking about that Gorilla Glue yesterday too, right?
Oh, Gorilla Glue number 5. Gorilla Glue number 4.
No, that girl with the Gorilla Glue that's trying to sue.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you talking about that? I was talking about something else.
Lord bless her
I was
heart.
going to tell you a story, man. One time I was up in the lab, man. What up, man? AC the promoter in the building, man.
Come in.
Hey, what's that?
We were at a studio, man. I don't know if you know Doc Beats. You know Doc Beats?
Doc B. Chris Blunt. He sounds familiar.
Like G-Mo and Young Feet.
I know G-Mo and Young Feet.
So one day we were up in the studio, man, and the homie had a blunt, and it was Gorilla Glue, but it also had some shatter on it.
Okay.
And
that's the way to do it.
I had never really smoked it like that, and I did. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I was stuck in that studio for like 5 hours. I couldn't even move.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm kicking it, man. I'm good. I'm just letting this fucking wear off, and I'm gonna bounce." But yeah, man, that stuff's on a whole other level, man.
That's strong
You
tolerance.
listen to his Gorilla Glue story he had.
Oh man, the Gorilla Glue with old girl, man, Lord bless her heart. I heard she got it out her hair today. But at the end of the day, only thing she did was cut off her ponytail, and she got like 20 G's in GoFundMe, and she trying to sue Gorilla Glue.
So she turned it into something else to try to make money. Man.
That's the new lick, right?
That's the new lick nowadays. If you don't turn it into something nowadays, man, I mean, you can't get embarrassed for free, right?
You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of the lady that sued Red Bull because they didn't give her wings.
Oh my God, was
She
that
won
for real?
millions. Yeah, and she didn't. And she won millions.
That's probably why the commercials stopped.
It's false advertising.
It was like Carl's Jr. They used to say if like you didn't get anything on your clothes or your shoes, you get a fresh pair of sneakers. And so this one guy purposely made the ketchup and everything go on his shoes, and then he told me, "Hey, where's my pair of kicks?" And they're like, "Nah, man, you don't get no shoes. It's just an advertisement. It's just like a promo." So he went back and sued corporate, man, and he ended up getting some money out of that.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Hey,
Man,
you know what?
I'm in the wrong line of business.
So no, you're right.
Shit.
So your show, going back to your show, and as far as you guys tasting all the strains that you guys get,
Yes.
you gotta invite us.
Definitely.
That's for sure.
Definitely. Next
Right,
month.
D-Mix?
Next month, we're officially going to be having guests starting next month. Special guests. You guys know you're more than welcome. We already got a special spot for y'all, and we're going to set a date, and we're going to make it special. We're going to make it something special for everybody.
So is it going to be every Wednesday or what?
Every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m.
Make sure you tag us on that when we go live, man, so we can tune in. You know what I mean?
Definitely, like we was talking about earlier, I'm still getting new to the live and everything, so I'm definitely gonna tag you and kind of tap me on the shoulder if I, kind of remind me on it too. Cause I'm still learning how to get everything working, and like I said, when you're doing everything yourself, you can kind of wear yourself thin, but I try to stay focused. Gotta stay focused. Gotta stay blazed.
Yep, and just make sure you remember when you're doing the show to let us know how much THC content is on, each sample.
Exactly. Yes, and going back to pink grapefruit, I believe that was 93% THC.
93%.
93% THC.
They make it that hard now?
It was high grade strain. 93%.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to talk, man.
And
I feel you there.
Bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be moving.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
it's good stuff. The banana was 81%, I believe. Banana.
What about the edibles, man? You a fan of the edibles, or is that too much?
I do the edibles. Man, my tolerance is so high, man. I'll take a dab. I'll do the edibles, but the edibles, what I do, I'll get the syrup, and what I'll do is I'll get an edible soda, and I'll pour the syrup in the edible soda. I'll get a brownie. I'll eat the brownie, wash it down with the soda and syrup, take a dab, and smoke a blunt, and I'll still make it happen.
Right.
So that my tolerance is like here. You know what I'm saying?
Which I saw yesterday. Yeah, you hit the dabs, and then you still hit the flower, and I was like, man, I don't know if it's gonna function.
Oh, Blackberry Kush.
Right.
It's a beautiful strain. Beautiful strain. Let's good.
So where can we follow? Where can we watch your show? Let us know so the listeners right now can follow you and eventually catch up with what you're doing. The new movement.
The new movement. You can follow the Dab Rig Podcast on Instagram. It's the Dab Rig _podcast. And if you're looking on Facebook, it's the Dab Rig Podcast. Follow us. We got websites coming. Tap in with me as well, NOTG, Nando on Facebook, as well as Mr. NOTG _84 on Instagram. And don't forget to join the mailing list at www.theherbalizalea.com. Join the mailing list, that way so you can get those discounts. It's also, everything eventually is going to intertwine. Right. So, right now, I know everything's kind of all over the place, but everything eventually is going to intertwine. And that's just having multiple businesses and, moving here, moving there, moving there. And I'm doing my 9 to 5. So.
There you go. So another thing that I wanted to bring up is if you can please invite me when you get this. You did talk about this.
Yes.
You spoke about, hey, let me know about the straights you guys want to, feel, you guys want to see, whatever. If you can get that Skywalker, holla at me.
That is, once I get Skywalker, I tell you what, I'm just gonna put it in the freezer for you.
You holla at me.
I'll put it in the freezer to you. I'll put it in the freezer to that.
Skywalker, that's the only thing I know about.
It is very.
One of my favorites in Cali.
Have you had that?
You ever tried? Oh my God, man.
Skywalker is up there with Northern Lights.
Yes.
I like Skywalker is good.
That Skywalker
is on a level of like the bubbles, like the super bubbles and all that?
I like Skywalker a lot better than the bubbles.
Yeah. I like it better than the cookies, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
Sorry, Burner. If you listen, my bad, Burner. But you know what? The Skywalker
the cookies is bomb, bro.
Cookies is
the
great.
The gelato's good too.
I would tell. I had some cookies that I haven't seen. I had them one time, and you probably won't find them unless you go to Cali. They're called Ewok cookies.
Okay.
That shit is bananas right there. Yeah, it's a hybrid, but like I blazed that shit, and let's just say I had to take some sick time.
He's like, I was numb for a couple of days.
Man, that put you on pause, huh?
It just had me mad paranoid, and it's not good if it don't make you paranoid. But it had me mad paranoid, and I went to my 9 to 5, and I was like, man, I hope these cats ain't plotting on me. Let me go home and think about it.
Hey, you said I thought they were gonna fire you up.
Oh man, I was in there like major pain, man.
Oh, man.
It was crazy, but that's why I just took it to the house. I was like, you know what, to make sure ain't no mishaps, I'm gonna take some sick time while I got it.
Yeah, that's funny, man. Hey, so we want to check out some of your music, man. We're gonna let the people hear some of the music that you gave us.
Thank you.
What's one of the first tracks you want to put on?
The first track I want to put on is one of my latest singles, my newest single called Save Me. Save Me, that's I wrote that track, right before my pops passed, but it kind of give you a glimpse of insight of, growing up, in Oklahoma, growing up childhood. But like I say, we had ups and downs, but I grew up in the struggle a lot. So a lot of my music is, embracing that, not necessarily embracing that, but trying to evolve from that.
Who's behind the production on that?
The production on Save Me is a partner named DJ Cooper, DB Cooper actually. I met him actually through Twitter. He's actually he does a lot of production for a lot of other people, a lot of West Coast cats. So look out for DB Cooper. You can follow him at DB Cooper on Twitter. But he's the one, he tapped in with me. He found me, he sent me the beat, knock this out, I want you to do this. He sent me a couple tracks.
Nice.
So the Greenhouse that you hear on Betta Late Than Neva was also produced by DB Cooper. So 2 of the tracks that's on my latest project is by DB Cooper. The rest would be by Sick Vibe Productions.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Man, let's check this track out, man.
Let's get into it.
I got 3 tracks for him, bro.
Let's see which ones you got.
For Show, IBTN, and On a Mission.
On a Mission? Are those the ones that you got? Okay, well, we can tap into On a Mission. On a Mission was my latest single. Just dropped that. That was one of my introductory tracks coming back.
I checked out the visual, man. That was a dope visual that you put together, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bishop. Bishop, that's my dude Bishop. He's the one who did the video and the visuals on that. If you want to get some visuals done, tap in with him and Wes Craven. But actually, On a Mission, we can go ahead and move on with that one.
Let me ask you a quick question though before we get to the track. So Wes Craven, is this the homie from Cali?
Wes Craven from Cali, yeah. Usually from the Bay.
I did a video with him, like about a month and a half ago?
Might not be, actually over at the Block Studio. They work at the Block Studio a lot, yeah.
No, It might be a different cat, but there's a West. You said West Craven or is it West Haven?
Well, it's West Craven.
Craven.
He go by West Craven, but sometimes we call it West Crave. But yeah, West Craven. They've done a few tracks and a little bit of work with Sibo out here.
Okay.
So it might be the same. It might be the same.
It might be the same guys that I'm thinking about.
Everybody at the end of the day, man. If everybody was to kind of drop that wall,
yes,
we got the talent here. You know what I'm saying? But it's that wall. You know what I'm saying? And I understand everybody. They like to stay in their own lane. So nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, man, it's talent out here, man. And I believe collaboration is key.
It is. I mean, that's the only way people are going to build and grow. You know what I'm saying? People got to come together and work together.
I agree. I'm always open to work with any artist, man. I mean, I don't have no beef with nobody. If anything, it used to be some problems with some promoters out here, but I'm sure everybody's had some issues there. But I'm not going to go into that. But I haven't been into the newer scene, so I don't know about the new scene. Right. This is we're talking like 6 years ago. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of stepped away from the local promotions and decided to do shows outside of state. That's it's a better grind.
Right.
You got to make music for. I learned a long time ago you got to make music for your fans and not your friends, because your friends, they'll come to the show, they'll listen to the track once or twice, but your fans are recurring. Your fans are the ones who's going to put you at 1 million views. They're the ones that's going to get those numbers up for you.
Followings.
Because they're going to tell a friend. They're going to tell a friend that doesn't know, another friend that doesn't know. They're going to turn somebody on. Versus, out here you'll have some friends that's behind you for a while, but then they want to know, where's my piece of the pie?
Yeah.
And I've been there, done that.
So what track are we gonna listen to real quick?
On a mission.
On a mission. Let's tap into On a Mission.
Lil Nando, you heard it first. MixnMotion, y'all. What up, AC?
AC, what's good, brother?
AC, the promoter. You didn't have beef with that promoter, right?
No, I ain't never worked with AC. That's what's up.
What's up, man?
You ain't got no blunts here, do you?
No, I don't. I got some papers in the car. The whip.
Papers is cool. I got some buds. You know what I'm saying?
Let me take it on this one. Let me take it for him on this one.
I want to make sure you're there, though. Well, I'm gonna be at the concert. After the concert.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some of my stuff here for y'all.
Yeah, but I didn't want to do it if you weren't there. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, so I'm
what?
I said I'm gonna try to get some pics on my shit with y'all too.
For sure.
Yeah,
So
everything going out.
Congratulations, dog, on your podcast.
Thank you, man. It made me nervous.
It's in the works. Don't worry about it. You know what? We're all like that too. Just like you said the right things. If it doesn't make you nervous, you're not doing it right. And you work under pressure. That's how we work. We're on live and we're on live, bro.
I'm sure when working my 9 to 5, anytime they gave me a promotion, I barely know what I'm doing. They put me out there, so gotta get out there and get it done, man.
And that's how we do it. It's like we work on the spot. We don't rehearse anything.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good.
It's a good thing.
It's good chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we work live on the spot. Yeah, he does. He's got his own.
I think 150, 100. I was like, I can do it for 100. Only because you're there, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Plus,
Another good thing.
Yeah. We'll get it rocking, man.
Yeah.
Get it. We're doing it.
I get some damn shine from pimping these pins and hustling these rhymes, stacking my ends and dotting my eyes, crossing my T's with leaving no
So let me get one. I get one of y'all for get something going.
That just means more room in my bins.
Okay, that's
And then we'll
good. Yeah,
take
that light is pretty good. I like that light.
You're from Oklahoma, where at?
Lawton.
Huh?
Lawton.
What's that near?
That's Texas. Lawton, Texas.
Oh, so you're by about southern Oklahoma?
Yeah, southwest Oklahoma. So if you know where.
Oklahoma City, I've done Tulsa. King's Ballroom.
Okay. Yeah, I was born in Tulsa.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born out there at St. Francis, that pink ass hospital.
Brooklyn Arrow.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go to another track, or we got 30 seconds.
Oklahoma's
Go ahead,
it's a little different right now.
You want to do Hope for Show, or you want to do the IBTN?
We can do let's do Hope for Show. Y'all did Hope for Show.
Hope for sure.
Yeah, well let's do IBTN. Do IBTN.
IBT what?
Yeah, IBTN. Yeah, that's I be that nigga pretty much, but IBTN. Politically correct.
You want to do Hope for Sure, right?
Well you can do either one. It don't matter. Yeah, whichever one y'all want to do, it's good because they both
one are you doing?
both
IBTN?
new tracks.
Yeah.
That's right. That's Lil Nando. That's right in the house right now with the MixnMotion. We're about to get on this next track.
IBT.
IBTN. That's right. Here we go. Lil Nando.
I be that nigga.
NOTG. I be the nigga that squeeze the trigger like.
Yeah, that's produced by Sick Vibe, Bernie and them too. Yeah, Eric, you know Eric.
That's the homie Bernie, right?
Well, Eric did this one. Okay. Eric and Ryan. Eric did this one.
Okay.
I'm shooting a video Saturday at Block Studio.
Okay.
Yeah, with MC Magic and Sophia Maria.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I heard about that. I
I
said.
rock shooting it.
Okay. All right. How's he doing?
He's there?
That's good. It's been a minute. I ain't seen Rock Dollar in a minute, man.
Yeah.
It's good. It's wild, man. Everybody's still doing something. So that's what I like to hear. You know. I'ma definitely tap in with you though, cause man, like I said, I'm just getting back in the loop. You know what I'm saying? So
What's your name?
Nando. Little Nando right now. I'm working on my name change legally right now to drop the LIL. Cause there's so many Lil Nandos that popped up. I was the first one.
What are you trying to change it to?
Just dropping the LIL.
Okay.
You know, Nando NOTG.
Nando.
You know, just Nando keeping it 100. You know, so that way I ain't straying too far, but you know, kind of reinvention. It's all good. Kind of evolving, growing up. So it's good. But yeah, if you're looking online, you look under Lil Nando, you can find me up under there. Lil Nando.
Yeah, I got a flyer. That's my info on there too.
Okay.
That's my video, one of my videos.
Somebody said you remind them of Lynch.
Lynch?
Lynch.
Oh,
KG, yeah.
Lynch. Oh, Brother Lynch.
Yeah, Brother Lynch.
Oh man, it's been
KG.
man. I hear so many reminders. I try to remind you of Lil Nando. That's what I try to remind you of. If anything, I appreciate the comparison. Okay, I'm gonna tap in with you.
Hey, you guys want to ever get Willie North for it?
We can get him in, yeah.
Yeah, you get him.
I gave him a $10,000 loan a long time ago. No, get him in. Don't worry. You good? You remember me though.
Oh my God.
Get him in. Don't trip. No, he's good people. Bring him in. Bring him in. No, don't bring him in. Bring him in. Don't trip.
Oh,
North Pole. Yeah, he's good. I'll bring him in.
You crazy?
You want to bring him in? Is he going to leave?
Nah, he'll be good. Nah, he'll be
Oh,
good.
man.
You'll remember when I talk about it. Yeah.
You gotta kind of refresh the memory, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
It's the music business, bro. I've been everywhere.
it's crazy.
No, we can set him up for March. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the March schedule. So we can definitely set him up for March. Cause he's another one I put it down for AZ. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll bring him.
What was it? DTP? Was he on DTP? Disturbing the Peace? Luda?
Yeah, he was.
Luda brought him on, right?
It was.
Yeah. I remember.
We're gonna do the project.
All right, yeah. Let me know when you're with him. We'll bring him on. Trust me. But no, it was no beef. It was just financing. You know, financing.
Yeah, working in the industry, yeah, that's kind of.
Dog, yeah, for a long time. For a lot of these cats.
There's a lot of people I know that just need to stay humble because there's some people I know I tried to work with that's like, oh, you can't work with me. 2 years later, I got people hitting me up in my inbox.
We're gonna lie.
Yeah, we back at it again, man. MixnMotion Podcast, episode 27. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy KO, man. We posted up with the homie little Nando.
Yep.
And you just heard 2 of his records, man. On a Mission. He already got the visual out. Make sure you guys go check that out. You got that on YouTube, right?
That is on YouTube, yes. You can follow the NOTG Entertainment on the YouTube channel. Please tap in. Subscribers is always welcome. But yes, those visuals are out.
Make sure you guys follow him, man. Make sure you guys check out his music on Spotify. Make sure you check it out. You know, download the music, man. Show some love.
And his new podcast that he's got going out.
Yes,
Absolutely,
sir.
man. Yeah, trying to keep it moving, man, with the podcast, the music, the CBD. You know, a lot of things coming, man. A lot of good things coming, man. I never stop thinking. So
Yeah. The last record we heard was IBTN, right?
that's right. IBTN, I be that. You know what I be. So that's what that is. IBTN. Yeah, that track right there was just, you know, kind of letting off some steam.
Right.
Produced by Sick Vibe Productions.
All right.
So the homie KG stated that you sound like Lynch, Brother Lynch.
Yeah, I try to sound like Nando. You know, I appreciate the comparison, but I hopefully I remind you a little Nando, and you can tap in with me on Spotify, all platforms, and you know, enjoy some good music. You know, listen to a little bit more for me. That's the first for me.
Man, you got a couple people in here, man. Saying salute, man. Who is it? Jackie Goulet, Omi Izzy Compton. Who else, man? Shannon Gonzalez.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Who else? Angie Hernandez.
What's up, Angie?
That's D-Rod's homegirl.
Yeah, no, that's all our friends. That's AC's homegirl. He's right here.
What's
He's
up,
right
Big
here,
Max?
Angie.
Hey, what up?
How you doing, man?
Appreciate the love, man. Yeah, the love is always welcome, man. Go ahead and follow me, man, on Instagram, Mr. NOTG _84. Follow me on Facebook, Nando NOTG Cooper, or you can follow my music page, NOTG Nando. And yeah, man, tap in with me, man. Like I said, I'm open for collabs. I'm I try to keep it 100 with everybody, man. You keep it 100 with me, I keep it 1,000 with you.
I want to get a collab with you, man. Try to get you in the studio.
Oh,
man.
you already know
it's
say less, man. Say less, man. You already know it's nothing but a word, and I'm looking forward to it. Look forward to that project, Lil Nando Knockout coming soon.
Oh, there you go.
That's right.
Hey, so I know we got some more music from you, man. What's the other track that we got?
for show.
Hope for show, man.
Okay.
And
Who's behind
I
that
mean,
on
if
the
the shoe
production?
fit, wear it. But god damn. But Sick Vibe Productions is behind that one as well. Sick Vibe, that's like, my home studio. They do majority of my production, my mixing.
Like a crew of producers. Or
Producers, what? Yes, it's a crew of producers. Shout out to Ryan, shout out to Eric, shout out to Bernie.
Yeah,
my dudes, man. They I've been rocking with them forever. They, be honest with you, they're the ones who helped me develop my sound. I know a lot of artists don't have a sound because they'll do a lot of the mixtapes here and there, but going back to how people's mixtapes are definitely gonna sound a little different than the actual album or the EP project.
Right.
They helped me develop that sound, so when it comes to the mixing and mastering, it's kind of hard for me to do, I do business with everyone else, but at the same time, it's kind of hard for me to not hear what I'm looking for. I can just give my shit to Sick Vibe and call me in the morning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing. Shout out to Sick Vibe and the whole crew.
That's what's up,
Young
man.
Rico, JC's.
Let's check out the latest track, man. You already know. You heard it first on the MixnMotion Podcast.
Ho for show.
Yeah.
With MixnMotion DJs.
Let me see your camera. Lil Nando.
Yo.
Let me borrow your camera. I'll take a picture of you from here.
Magic stick. Acting like you never had this dick. A fiend looking like you wanna grab this dick. No respect for yourself, that's a trip. Then you wonder why they call you a bitch. You fine, but you don't
take a
know
couple.
shit. When it comes to this game, come fucks with a pimp. I can show you how
Camera's
to
sick.
get this cheese. From the tricks in the late night.
Yeah.
cruise.
Put this on your podcast too, yo.
House in the brains just like J.E. Bitch, please.
Already.
Get up off your
Appreciate
knees,
it.
you hopeless.
Yeah, that's something to try to get new to it. I went to school for cinematography, but I don't remember shit from college, man. I was doing so much partying.
Alright.
I don't remember shit from college.
Where'd you go?
I went to SEC. I went to SEC, then I transferred and went to MCC for Scottsdale for a little bit. Then I went to MCC for about a year, and then I had my daughter. But like college, man, I was
I feel you, Doc. I was doing the same thing.
I was fresh out here from Oklahoma too, man. Not too long. Oh my God.
Wildin'.
I run into people out in the mall. They be like, "You don't remember from college?" Like, come on, kids. Fuck that. I ain't fucking around, but yeah, man. College was fun, a little too fun.
Hit the block and go make it rounds. On pat and turn and she get around.
And I wonder how she hit every time. It's Lil Nando. I'm going out. Need all my money. Can't take a loss. Yeah, I did this track about like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 years old.
Mentality is like pink and brown. Cause I'm taking over this fucking game. With rap or trap, I might pin the dame. I might just get on my grind. Hit a lick with a wrist worth 5 to 9.
The song might not be too politically correct with the Me Too movement, but like I said, if the shoe fit, wear it.
Shorty gon' do just what she got to get what she want. No need to stop. She got that don't know where.
Yeah, I've been messing with Sick Vibe for a minute, man. For a minute.
Sure if he just don't understand, or whether he just don't know that she's a hoe for show. Yeah, go. Damn right, she a hoe for show.
How you writing messages?
Huh?
How you writing messages? I don't even see it on your phone, but I'm like, how it's popping up?
Make her get out on the stroll.
Now you know what you fucking with. Before she eat breakfast, she eat the dick. Drop the kids off, then hit the strip. She might break a bitch, might break a strip.
Shimmy wax on just like Miyagi. Ride the dick like it's Kawasaki. Learn the pimp game, sit back and watch me and see the reason yo bitch is jocking.
My bitch jockey, damn bright she is. It might be the pinky ring on my wrist. Might be the ice on my necklace.
You didn't bring your new one out.
New track?
Yeah.
I got one. I got a new one.
Two more that he sent.
Hey, I sent 2 different emails.
To the whole for show.
I just sent a little
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I got those.
I like that.
I got those when I
Yeah,
got
for
these.
sure.
I didn't get that on me. Did you get that?
Wait, you slide down on the pole.
Forget about herself.
Yeah, he downloaded
Make it get out on the stroke.
I just tried to rip it off YouTube.
I didn't convert it.
She a hoe for show.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I don't wanna do it.
Yeah, she a hoe for sure, man.
Man.
Get up off the floor.
Right. Get on the pole.
Hey, straight up, man. He said,
That was a good track. That was a good
yeah,
track.
man. MixnMotion Podcast, man. We back, man. We chilling here with little Nando, man.
Appreciate it.
Playing some of his records, man. You guys let us know what you think, man. Make sure you guys show him some love, man. Follow him.
Please.
He got the visuals out there. He also got the Dab Rig Podcast every Wednesday. What time is it at?
It's at 7:30 every Wednesday. Going live on Facebook at the moment. I'm working to try to, I'm working through Anchor. So it's going to be through, getting it on iTunes and Spotify. So right now I'm working with Anchor as far as getting it to the platforms.
Okay.
But visually, you can tap in live on Facebook and Instagram.
Nice. That's what's up. And what are you listed as under IG and I know on Facebook it's
on Facebook it is you can find me at Nando NOTG Cooper.
Okay.
You can find my page on Instagram. You can find me under Mr. NOTG _84, and you can follow the Dab Rig _podcast on Instagram. The Dab Rig _podcast.
I gotta make sure to follow that.
Yeah,
man.
I'm looking forward to the next show
I'm
too.
gonna check that out.
Absolutely, yeah. We looking forward to having you on the next show. Well, the show's coming on in next month. Like I said, we're doing a lot of special guests starting next month. And when I find that Skywalker, I'll put it in the freezer for you. I ain't forgot.
Right, we'll be at the show.
I ain't forgot.
Hey, I'll make sure you're not driving that day, man.
Man, for sure, I'm not driving at
Because
all.
it's bad enough you can't see.
We'll call you a lift, man. We'll call you a lift.
My boys are here to take care of this shit.
I'll give him a ride, man, so you don't have to worry about swerving. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Call it a little yellow bus.
You call it what you
Oh,
want.
the yellow bus?
Here we go, D-Mix. Here we go. Come on, bring it on. Wait till the concert.
Are you gonna kick something outside?
That's funny.
You
Yeah,
kick something outside or what?
I'm waiting to burn, homie.
Man.
Homie, this late show got me out today.
Let's do
Hey,
this.
can I ask you something though? Is on the day of the Valentine's show, bro, you gonna have him on trash duty or what do you got him going? What do you got?
What are we doing, D-Mix? Now, D-Mix got a little special assignment for me, huh?
I don't know, bro.
You got
I think kick my shit today. I don't even know, dog.
He hurt your feelings?
Hey,
or what?
he might be fired. Homie.
Hey, bro.
Wow.
I'm sorry I kicked the turntables, dog.
I
My
gotta take
bad.
the trash out today.
I was
homie,
mad. I was
and
like, forget this
figure
fool.
it out from there.
Hey, how you gonna kick a homie's beer? You know what I mean? Expect me not to do now. I'm gonna kick turntables.
You kick
Give
the
it
No, but I thought
turn
he
like
kicked
house
the
party.
first.
I just kicked bam, bro. Go.
But he's still mad because I kicked the box.
You kick my box.
man.
Kick your box.
Don't do him like house party.
That's the kind of love we got, though. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I seen how mad he was on house party when Bilal when he bumped the tables, man.
Yeah,
He bumped the
right,
tables,
right.
man.
That caused some problems.
Oh man, throw the tracks off.
Hold on. Hey, let's not even talk about how you tried to hit me with the car earlier.
Oh
Oh,
man.
he tried to run you over too?
Hell yeah, no. Hey, I said go home.
Road rage.
Get your ass out the way.
Road rage. Good gracious.
Man, good times, man. MixnMotion crew.
Something real.
Yeah,
Every
man.
Thursday, make sure you guys tune in, man. You know, mad love to Lil Nando coming in today.
Yes,
Can't wait
sir.
to, follow your music and your show.
Thank y'all for
Yeah,
having
yeah.
me, man. Like I said, I appreciate it. MixnMotion, like I said before, man. This is an awesome platform, man, for myself as well as other artists, man. So I thank y'all, man. It's a blessing for y'all allowing me to have me. Thank you for the opportunity.
I appreciate you, man. It's
Appreciate you.
definitely good reconnecting with you. You know, I mean, it's been a long time.
It has.
I've known you for a minute, so I'm glad that this came together. I'm always a firm believer about timing. You know what I'm saying?
It is, and that's one thing, man. You can't put a cap or you can't put a time limit on success. And that's what I look at, man. So it's it's a reason we linking back up. So like I said, look out for that little Nando knockout.
Yes, sir, man.
Yes, sir. sir.
Make sure, man, you guys follow the podcast for him, man. The Dab Rig Podcast every Wednesday. Make sure you follow his music page. Follow the music, like the music. You already know what it is, man. Tomorrow we got another episode. I know we never broadcast on Fridays, but we got a lot going on this weekend.
So
we got AC the promoter. He's here in the building with us right now, but he's gonna come back tomorrow with Sophia Maria.
Yup.
And we might have a surprise guest too. So you guys gotta stay tuned, man. Make sure you guys tune in. And Saturday, you already know what it is, man. Make sure you guys come out to the Valentine's event, man, over there at JJ's, Jiggy Jacks. DJ D-Mix gonna be in the mix. AC the promoter's gonna be hosting. Got Sophia Maria performing. Who else we got? We got Dose.
We got AC performing.
Oh, AC's performing.
Man.
That's right.
Big Zag,
Dose.
That's what's
Big
up.
Gemini.
Dose, Gemini.
Yep.
Who else am I missing, man? That's on that roster.
Little Poeta.
A little poeta.
Oh, it's
Yep,
gonna be
there.
performing.
C1.
Yeah. Okay.
And we got a comedian there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mondo Man, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he'll be
Yes,
there.
sir.
Hey, see, what's the timeline on that, man? What time? Doors open at what? 6?
6, yeah.
6 o'clock.
Sorry,
What time
sorry.
you gonna go on stage?
Well, I'm shooting a video. Do you want me to just tell
You
you?
can jump on
You
the
get on the
mic,
mic.
don't you?
I'm shooting a video like with MC Magic at and Sophia Maria for 5 hours on Saturday for that song "End of Time."
Okay.
So you're telling us you're gonna be late?
No.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering.
Shooting from 1 to 6.
All right.
And the doors open at 6, but the show ain't gonna start till like 7. And like it's a sold out show, so there's 150 tickets, VIP only, so it's sold out within a week.
Man.
So
That's
yeah,
what's up.
$50 a ticket.
Congrats on
Yeah,
that.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and
Dope.
people are still trying to get tickets, and we just can't do it because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? So
Limited capacity.
Yeah.
that's why. So it's a VIP intimate thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? If D-Rod don't have a date,
Yeah, and if you ain't got a date, don't worry, we'll be there. Don't worry, we'll be there.
No one's leaving empty-handed.
Yeah. D-Rod said he's going solo, man.
I am going solo.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna invite one of the ladies that was on the feed right now.
No, I'm going solo.
Well,
I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna sound like a
Solo.
dating game thing with you.
I
No,
know.
hey,
What happened
hey,
with all that?
that flopped
The
up.
Bachelor, bro.
I'm not.
You gonna do
not-
speed
oh,
dating?
live?
That's what you doing?
No, hell no. They tried to do that for me. I said nope. I don't know.
No,
what you guys
we
are
almost convinced him. My wife almost convinced him to do it, right? We were gonna make a joke, just be funny about it.
Oh, you got to put
know?
it on YouTube.
And he's like, nah, he's not. He can't
I'll
get
take
himself to do it.
I might take some dabs and maybe be like, maybe, but no, maybe on your show. You know what I mean?
You'll forget who you there with.
The new hire.
The new hire? Oh
The
yeah,
interviews.
yeah. I know about my interviews. I got your message. That was hilarious. But no. So if you guys are gonna come to the show, make sure you come check it out. We're gonna have a good time. Definitely gonna have a good time. And if you're single, don't worry. We'll be out there partying with you.
Hey,
So-
wait,
What's up, man?
tomorrow
Production crew,
tomorrow
man.
night we'll be here one more time. We'll be here again
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I probably most likely will have. I can say who Big Gemini. I'm probably gonna bring Big Gemini over here. He lands at 6. I've been talking to him, so he wants to come through. Actually,
Nice.
I talked to him, so he's with it. And I got to show love to you guys. So what I
We
mean, you guys show
appreciate it,
love,
man.
I show love back. That's just how we do. That's how you build and you grow.
That's
And
what's up.
so just tomorrow night, 8 o'clock,
8
8
o'clock
o'clock to
to
9:30. Sophia, we're gonna debut a new song that I just recorded 2 days ago called "Take Your Picture" with me, RDL, and Sophia Maria, and you know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to the homie RDL, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you have
Yes,
some,
sir.
and if you have some requests, AC's here, so make sure you guys send us some requests, and he'll probably play. He'll probably sing them for you at the concert.
And hit up D-Mix, man, if you guys want one of them special playlists.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
D-Rod's always hitting them up
yeah.
for a playlist that's themed.
Hey, make sure you
Last week
guys
was the beach playlist.
make
right?
sure you guys tune in tomorrow.
That's
for
what got us blocked last week.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
See, it's all your
It's
fault,
beach
man.
mix.
Here we go. Hey, we have the Valentine's mix right on Saturday, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
putting it
most
together,
definitely,
man.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Make sure you ladies get
We're
your
gonna have
bags
that
and
going
shit.
on. Tomorrow night, I'll be in the mix. After the podcast, we'll be at 27 Dab Bar and Grill.
Come
The
through.
homie DJ Lulo's gonna be at the Purple Turtle.
Man, you have to make some rounds
every
in,
night,
huh?
man. Yeah.
God.
And Sunday Fun Day. If you ain't got nothing going on for Valentine's Day, make sure you guys come through. We have a Sunday Fun Day at the Purple Turtle. Play nothing but oldies. Man, it's a great time, dog. It's a good.
I need to
It
go
is.
out there with you one
It
day,
is,
man,
yeah.
on Sunday.
Yep.
For sure.
Let's get it, dog.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get it.
Well, Nando, man, we really appreciate you again, man, coming through, man, chilling, posted up with the crew.
Thank you.
You got anybody else, man, you want to shout out? Before we head
Man,
out?
I want to shout out everybody in Phoenix, everybody in Oklahoma. I want to give a special shout out to Young Rico, JC's, my dude Wills, my partner in rhyme, Sick Vibe Productions. Let's give a shout out to MixnMotion Podcast, for having me here. The Dab Rig, the Herbal Azalea.
Yep.
And of course, just if I miss anybody, I mean, don't get in your feelings. Y'all know who y'all is and who I fuck with, man. Shout out to everybody I fuck with, everybody, you know, from Oklahoma to Arizona, and that's the main thing, man. It's all love with networking, man. That's again, I appreciate y'all having me here, and you know, next month I'm gonna be on, you know, I'm gonna have some other interviews coming up, but the main thing we want to look forward to is that knockout and Lil Nando.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Already.
Well, you already know what it is, man. MixnMotion Podcast, episode 27.
Yep.
Tomorrow, make sure you guys tune in, man. Episode 28 with the homie AC, the promoter.
At
Sophia
8 o'clock.
Maria, possibly Big Gemini.
100.
Hopefully have a little surprise for you guys. So you already know what it is, man. MixnMotion.
Tune in, y'all.
Peace.
Already.
Nice. See? That's how you do it, dog. So